also had some interesting games that were played over the weekend. Sheffield United against Manchester City. We saw that game. City won by 1 goal to 0. Can you say about the match?
That match was a very tough one for City, considering that they drew against West Ham away, and coming to that match against Sheffield. You know, Sheffield hasn't won a match in Premier League since, I think, Project Restart. They haven't won a Premier League game, and heading to that game against City, we all knew that Sheffield were going to put a spirited fight against Man City, and Man City coming out victorious with a 1-0, I think it was a plus for them.
Chelsea also won away from home by 3 goals to 0 against Burnley.
Yeah, you all know Burnley is a very physical team, and considering that this season Burnley hasn't been the same Burnley, and Chelsea had drew, I think, 2 games against Man United and against Southampton. Heading to that game, we thought that it was going to be a draw, but a plus for Chelsea for coming out victorious with a 3-0 against Burnley at their own stadium, Tough Moor.
Liverpool also won by 2 goals to 1 against West Ham. You can see their home record at home still continuing unbeaten. They have not yet been beaten at Anfield, and now they are currently at 63 games. What can you say about that game?
The Liverpool of this season is not the Liverpool of last season, considering that Virgil van Dijk has been is injured, I think, for the rest of the season, and their defense is a bit shambled. But the only thing that West Ham never got right, I think, was that Mikel Antonio up front, because Liverpool won, but it was just a fluke win, because it was a goal that was scored by Diego Jota coming in as a substitute. I think in the 84th minute, that is when Diego Jota came in and scored a superb goal against West Ham. So the reason why I can say West Ham didn't perform in that match is because of that lack of Mikel Antonio to lead the attack.
Let's cross over to La Liga, where Barcelona again just showed that.
I really don't know what is
wrong with Barcelona.
What is happening at Barcelona? Because at midweek, I think they won the match against Juventus, and heading to the match against Deportivo, I knew the momentum was there and they were going to win that match. I really don't know what is going at Barcelona, because even Deportivo were aware. I think one of their players got a red card, but Barcelona never got the job done. I really don't know what is going at.
Do you think Ronald Koeman is getting it right?
Because
Barcelona,
you know, over relying on Lionel Messi to win you all the matches is next to impossible. Other players also have to chip in and help Lionel Messi to bring out the best out of him.
Okay, Real Madrid won against Huesca 4 goals to 1. Good performance. On top of the table right now.
Considering I'm a Real Madrid fan, I never expected Real Madrid to win by a very huge margin, because we saw Eden Hazard is back in the team. He even has scored a 1 goal. I personally never expected the game to end in a 4-1 victory over us. I expected maybe a 2-0 or a 1-0. And having that huge goal, a huge margin, it was good for us. We are happy to be back on top of the table.
That's good for you. Sevilla are still 3 games winless.
That is another team just the same like Barcelona. I don't know what's really going at Sevilla. Sevilla, when it is a match against big teams in Europe, they really perform very well. But I really don't know what is going at La Liga. This season, I think they have won, I think, 2 matches only out of possible 7. They have won 2. So, and the squad is the same squad. Lucas Ocampo is there, De Jong is there. I really Suso I think is out of form, but Sevilla, they'll just catch up along the season.
Let's cross over to Serie A. We also had some good matches. Atalanta finally winning their game after going 2 games winless by 2 goals to 1 against Crotone.
You know, Atalanta, heading to that match, I just knew Atalanta had to win that game, because if they had lost that game, that would be 3 games without a win for Atalanta. So heading to that match, I knew they had just to win that game. They had to, because there was no other option for them.
Inter Milan drew 2-2 against Parma. Do you think the absence of Romelu Lukaku actually didn't play that game?
I cannot say it's the absence of Romelu Lukaku, because Inter Milan is a very unpredictable team. Today they can win with the almost 5 goals. The next match they can be beaten or even drew. Because that game against Parma, it was Javinho who brought them down. I think he scored both goals, and Inter Milan, they are still struggling. You know, Inter Milan is a squad that is aging. You can see the average age of Inter Milan is about 30, 31. That is a squad that is aging, and with that kind of squad, you can never expect, you will always expect anything to come.
Another exciting feature is Juventus versus Spurs, the return of Cristiano Ronaldo. Coming off from the bench, scoring 2 goals.
You know,
Juventus back to winning ways.
Yeah, after that game we say, coming from COVID-19, but still the old Cristiano Ronaldo. And as we have seen in previous matches of Juventus, the only thing that was lacking was those elements of Cristiano Ronaldo. If you watch that match, it was, every player was just had that momentum, had that urge to score. They had that mentality of winning, and that is through Cristiano coming back to the aid of Juventus. And we congratulate Juventus for that huge match.
It was a good boost actually. They were struggling with goals.
Yeah, because after that win, I think Juventus are now at the 3rd position in the Serie A. Yeah, and it was a good win for them.
Okay. That was it. Till next time. Don't forget to subscribe and turning on the notifications for our next show. It was nice being with you, Malit, as usual.
Thank you. It's always a pleasure to be here at After 90.
Home away from home.
Till next time, don't forget to subscribe and get notified for many other videos that are coming after this.
Adios.